Welcome back to What Arty Noobs. This battle has already started without the countdown. And we're looking at a 105 leFH18B2, the French Tier 5 premium SPG that most people know as a leFH or a leaf blower. We know it as Fifi La Pew Pew because it was named by one of our members who said it was French and it pewed a lot of the enemy, so therefore it's Fifi La Pew Pew. Anyway, that's aside. It's a 105mm light field howitzer mounted on top of a Shure B1 chassis. It's capable of 410 alpha, penetrating 53mm of armor, and standard reload 8.92 seconds. And the player on this one is RaySpruance, and he's got a 7.54 reload, and his first shot is a penetrating shot on the AEC for 425. His second shot kills the AEC and gets him his first kill. Wow, he's off to a flying start. T-34's next one. Rounds out. There was a rather amusing video just the other day where Klaus Kellerman played the Fifi for the first time, and I think he had a lot of difficulty trying to get hits. That doesn't seem to be the case with RaySpruance though, because look at this. Direct hit, 108 hit points. He's tracked that T-34. Rounds out again. Another direct hit, this time a penetrating shot, low roll, 401 hit points. Fires the next one in. Well, he's moved on because he fixed his track to get out of the way. Okay, going up the hill is a KV-1. He's lining the shot up, working out where his path is. That looks good. Rounds out and directly onto the engine deck for 129. You see a practiced Arty player knows the path that the target's going. He can see where it's driving and he can aim the shot so that it actually meets the target just as the shell arrives. Another direct hit, this time on the OI. 78 hit points. Looks like it hit the side of the vehicle. Rounds out. That one was just a fraction of a second too early, but he's lining up another one. This should hit if he doesn't stop. Yep, gets a direct hit for 123 this time. The OI is suffering shot by shot, hitting the target. That's another direct hit. And we've lost sight of the OI now, so we can't actually get a shot on him, but we should be able to spot him shortly because there's a poodle up there and a VK, and they should be able to see that OI if he continues moving forward. Well, as many of you know, the Fifi La Pew Pew, they only made 16 of them in total. They had literally over 100 Char B1s which were captured by the Germans. And the Germans actually quite liked the Char B1 because it was actually quite a tough tank. But they actually turned 16 of them into artillery pieces by putting the 105mm light field howitzer. And that's where you get the leFH at the start of the name. That means Leica Feldhaubitze. A direct hit for it's 89 hit points on that one. Okay, working out the path. That's it. Rounds out. Looks good. Another direct hit, and that was much better, 120, and the OI goes down as a kill to the poodle. Okay, what does this KV-1 do now? Well, he can either keep using that wreck as a cover, but if he does, then I'm afraid he's going to find that RaySpruance can also use him as a target, and that's a direct hit on the engine deck for 77. He actually knocked off the tracks as well. And that one hit the vehicle, but didn't actually do any more damage. Now, he's firing another one over the engine deck of the OI. And that one hit the KV-1 as well. He's unspotted, but we're still hitting him. And another direct hit. He's down to 16 hit points now. The next shot should kill this one. Rounds out. And it does. Yes, you see, Klaus only needs a bit of practice and then he could be doing the same sort of thing. Klaus did enjoy it after a while. He was getting hits and he was actually enjoying it. It was only when he actually got wiped out by a bishop that he didn't really like how the bishop plays, but we'll explain that to him in another video so you can actually see, because we do have some experts on the bishop, and most people do like the bishop once they get to use to it. That's a penetrating shot for 348 on the VK3002M. With 3 tanks up on the enemy now, and some pretty heavy armor has been taken out. Already, we can see that RaySpruance has got over 2,000 hit points of damage in this game. And remember, this is only a tier 6 game, so he's bottom tier in a tier 6, and yet he's taking out higher tier opponents than himself. Okay, he's backing up just a little. Give him a bit of distance between him and that M41. You don't want 2 Artys firing from exactly the same position if you can help it, because it makes it much easier for the enemy to work out where you are, and that could take you down. Now, that KV-1 got advance warning the shell was about to arrive, so he backed up instead of pushing forwards. Now, there's nobody up on top of the hill at the moment, and the problem with that means that we don't have anyone spotting where the enemy tanks are going. Well, we can see a few enemy tanks still. There's a T-67 there. Difficult shot because he's on the reverse slope of a ridgeline on the hill, and trying to put a shell into a reverse slope is very difficult. Well, an enemy tank has been spotted up the hill, a VK3002M, so we're lining up the shot on him. Rounds out just a little too long. He stopped because he's taking aim at our guys, and he's taken out of the game by a Wizzy 131 GFT. In the meantime, we can see that that T-67 didn't get touched by that reverse slope shot. Now, we are getting low on ammunition. That's another thing. This Arty only carries 50 rounds, and that makes it very difficult to carry enough ammunition for all of the enemy for a battle. Okay, we can see that KV-1 up there as well. The AEC has rather, that's a bit abrupt to go up the hill like that. He doesn't have much in the way of armor because, of course, he was the, not him, but an AEC was the first victim in this game. And both Artys tried to nail the KV-1. We're just trying to keep him spotted, or at least that's what we want the AEC to do. But it's a bit dangerous. In fact, RaySpruance has already told him to pull away, and he's agreed. He's going to do it. He should actually go back down the hill as quickly as he can and just get to the rock just a little further down. Well, trying to get a shot on the KV-1. Running short on ammo. Can be very, very difficult sometimes when you run short on ammo on this. You have to conserve ammo because it's so easy to fire off rounds that you might need later on in the game. In fact, when you get low on ammo, it's better to not to take blind shots, or not to take shots that have a low probability of hitting the target. So speculative shots tend to go out the window. Now, much as we would like to push forward at this moment and cut across the field, Baguette Panther actually has decided to do that, and the AMX 12 tons up there as well. So they could go round and find out where that T-67 is. He's in the bushes, rounds out. This could be accurate. Oh, it's very good. It's a penetrating shot. And the Baguette takes the biscuit there. He gets the kill. And in fact, we just saw a tracer from one of the enemy Artys. Now, they've got a PP and an M41 HMC. In fact, just like us. And our Baguette just took damage. And that must be where the enemy Fifi is. So they're in the little, near the inlet. And that was the M41 who just fired. So the M41's there. We're going for the Hellcat. We're dialing in as quickly as we can. Rounds out. Oh, and that's a kill shot as well. 130 hit points of damage. Unfortunately, we lost the Baguette. He went down, but we've got another kill. So 4 kills now for RaySpruance. Rounds out the 40 TP behind the rock, and he's gone. And that was another penetrating shot for 368. There's only 4 enemies left. We know the KV-1's up the hill, and he's well away, and RaySpruance is doing his in-out thing with the mouse wheel. I know, yes, he gets told off for doing it, but we've been taking control of the camera now so that we can see exactly what he's up to. And the KV-1 is coming down the hill. Now, RaySpruance is going to intercept this guy, and he's got some heat rounds, so this could be fun, because the heat rounds should go through a KV-1. He's still firing HE. First shot missed, went over the top of him. Okay, the KV-1 stopped. Rounds out. That's a hit. 76 hit points. Keep it up. Put another one in there. Rounds out. Another direct hit. Not touching the heat rounds yet. Rounds out. Another direct hit. This is getting very good because he must be getting close to finishing off this KV-1. The first shot that misses. Now we need someone to acquire that KV-1. Show us where he is. He's not going to be too far away. Oh, there he is. Okay, he's getting fairly close to us now. Rounds out. Just missed him. Okay, get a shot. Next one should be a kill shot. Rounds out. Oh, he dies to the A. The Wizzy131G FT got him, and that was the end of the game. And it's a victory. Here's the end of battle stats. That was an ace tanker game for RaySpruance in the 105 leFH18B2. He managed to get a Gauze medal for doing more damage, exceeding 8 times the hit points of his own vehicle. A Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 20. And he also got a Fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. In fact, he got 5, 1 short of getting a Top Gun, and 1/3 of the enemy team. And on top of all of that, he got the High Caliber for dealing the most damage in the game. And I can tell you, I already know that he actually he bettered his highest score ever for damage in a PP in the game. Let's have a look at the team score. Well, we can see that the highest damage in the game went to RaySpruance with 3,656 hit points of damage. The next highest being the M18 Hellcat on the enemy team, who only had 1,474. That's less than half the damage that RaySpruance managed to get. The third highest damage in the game turned out to be the Baguette Panther with 1,115 hit points of damage. So he really, really did carry his team on that one when it came to damage. When it came to kills, he also got the highest number with 5 kills in that game. 3 kills went to the Wizzy131G FT, who actually got the kill on the KV-1, depriving RaySpruance of a Top Gun. That would have been nice, but it won the game anyway. And the AMX 12-ton also got 3 kills, and 2 kills went to the M18 Hellcat on the enemy team. And when it came to base XP, RaySpruance got that one too, so he's got the top in all 3 columns. And he's the only player to get over 1,000 base in the game with 1,385. The next highest player being the, is it the Super Chaffee? I think it is the Super Chaffee, yes it is, who managed 921, followed by the MX 12-ton, who got 813. RaySpruance fired 43 rounds, so he only had 7 rounds left at the end of the game, and 4 of those were heat rounds actually, so 3 rounds of HE, 4 rounds of heat. If he'd actually fired a heat round on that last shot at the KV-1, I'm pretty sure he would have got his Top Gun. He got 21 direct hits on the enemy and 7 penetrations in the end, 18 splashes, damage of 3,656 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. We just have a quick check to see which ones he penetrated. Well, he penetrated the T-34. He penetrated the 40 TP Habitia. He also penetrated the AC twice in this game. He got the M18 Hellcat once. The T-67 was a penetrating shot. And also the VK3002M was also another penetrating shot. So a lot of penetrators in that game. And he wasn't using the premium ammo when he did that. Going back to the details, he also got 9 enemy vehicles damaged, 5 killed, 282 hit points of damage assistance. I think that was tracking shots. On a premium account, he earned 131,000 492 credits from that single game alone. He got a personal missions payout of 65,000. And he also took away 4,987 experience points as well for a job well done. So fantastic game, new damage, personal best for RaySpruance in the Fifi. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.